This sounds like a creamy, white, yellow idea. But the sun used to be a yellow in the sky. Then now it's a white, bright light in the sky when it's high up. But when it's in the lowest point, it's orange. Today is Friday, February 28, 2025. Some more. Bigger. Now it's higher up. That's a combination of the Tekimizine Currying Nightmare Solve, doing it twice, added with my checker board mix. Then do my checkerboard mix. Then do Tekimizine Currying Nightmare Solve twice. And it's done. I can't think straight. I gotta put it right. There. I don't know if this is a Tiki Mansky solve or it's Apple biting juggler's move. Whatever the case, he teaches it on his YouTube channel. That in the Tiki Mansky Curry Nightmare solve and the Stephen Brundage in the bag solve or behind the back solve. But I knew about the Stephen Brundage thing because I have the lecture video of that. I have the lecture video of Sam Hung, Crazy Sam solve lecture video 2 plus Q, just like Stephen Brundage Cube 3. But I just need the Refractor Volume 1. I ordered it around Christmas, and it hasn't came in Bob's Cook Goods house mail yet. So I can get the password to get on their channel, their website, and learn the 446 mix and the Decepticon. That's the cherry. That's the ice cream cherry on top, added with all the other mixes I know. Okay. You're going to add it to the matching cube if you want to. There's a lady magician out there who teaches magic tricks too, and she teaches even the bag, the Stephen Runnage 3-cube bag solve, where they match, and at any time you can pick one of them up and solve it in any way you want to, any kind of pattern you want. Okay. Let me think. I didn't forget what I was doing. Oh, I know. I'll do it. Let's see, is it this one? Yeah. See, it's mixed. Then I add my mix to make it even more of a mix. Then do my mix again. And then trying to get my mind in a gear here. So and then the part of the Rubicon, Gregory Wilson, Peter's Mark Wilson, Nanny Arnell, Mike Wilson, and their youngest son, Greg Wilson. Anyway, Greg Wilson came across a routine with his idea of Rubicon. And Dube something, YouTube channel who teaches Timothy Lee's Professor Nightmare, 3 different lengths of rope become one and back and stuff. And a lot of YouTube videos teach that, including Najib, HAFF YouTube channel, or HAFF Najib. Anyway, another good channel is Fernando P1, and Sankey Magic, Jay Sankey, Bending the Reel, yeah, Magic Murray, How to Disturb Reality, Card Shuffler 99, a guy named Dave who does Star Wars YouTube channel, but he does a Secrets Magic channel, and he does magic reviews. His name is Dave, and oh boy, I can't think. Then you got RJ the Count's YouTube channel. He's got two YouTube channels. RJ Count's Magic and RJ the Count's. Both has magic stuff on them, but he also has music too. And my friend Dave Duncan is Rope Line, and he's got another Rope Line. I think it's Rope Line 2, where it's got video games on it, a little bit more. and his TikTok. He's got another channel. I can't remember the name of it. If you go on my YouTube channel where we all get together talking at the kitchen table and I'm doing Rubiks Cube routine to Stephen Grundy and Dave Duncan. I can't wait to tell Mike, or Mike Klein, how much you know about the Rubiks Cube routines now. Anyway, let me get back to the Gregory Wilson part of the Rubicon routine. Let me get my mind here, yeah. And then I have my mix. Steven Bundy spoon. And do my mix again. Okay. Now let's see, I'm trying to remember this. There. So, and there's Stephen Brundage in the bag salt, or wave salt. Do my mix. And see, once I do that, and then the salt. I can't toss it over my shoulder like he can. I mean, I could juggle 3 tennis balls or 2 in the hand, something like that, but one kid was either juggling 4 or 5, and I clapped. I said, good job, and he said, thanks. That was in the mall, the Chesapeake Square Mall, Chesapeake Square. He was over by the place where it glows with a black light, ball and ball alley idea. I haven't gone up to 4 or 5, but I was what I want to do, but I was commending him. He did a good job. He says, thanks. And Tommy said, come on, Bill, we gotta go. Oh, okay. And we ran in one of Mrs. Calvin and one of his sons, and I did my version of 3-card Monte. He said, Mom, he's good, ain't he good? And then they left, and we hid out to the computer stores and stuff, video games. Tommy wanted to get another video game for, it was either for a Sega Genesis or Sega CD system, or could have been PlayStation 2 or something like that, I don't know. But they had it. Dave Duncan would go there too sometimes. Me and him and Electronic Gaming Monthly. I don't even know if they still have that no more. Now Banshee and Tommy go to the stores, the Target, and roll around and see what movies are coming up before they head into the store. Because the movie thing is right next to the Square Mall. Some stores are closed up, like the Disney store and some others. Payless shoe stores closed up, and FYE store for your entertainment, it's now closed up. It's like a ghost town in there. Walden's Books is closed up, but there's still another bookstore that's still there. I can't. D. Dolden's, I think. Here's Speedcuber Eddie Vax routine. He did have his YouTube channel Eddie Vax Shorts, but then later on he changed it to Eddie Vax. And he teaches routines on Rubiks cubes too. Alright. And then he reversed it to get it back. And then you have to do that move again, and add my mix. And looks pretty good mix. Then do my mix again, and then go like that. Then the Stephen Bundy Instant Solve. Craig Petty YouTube channel, Magic TV, and his son Rylan. And I was trying to do that his daughter too would get into the magic bug, and sure enough she's starting to do magic tricks too. It runs in the family. That's good. Anyway, Rylan, the Kid Magician's YouTube channel and Facebook, just like Craig Petty and them. On the British Got Talent, watch it on YouTube, and also on America's Got Talent. Anyway, but on the British Got Talent, he did the Stephen Bundy pattern to get it back like that, and he added it with Henry Harriet's spinning cube. I thought that was cool. And he had his whole class to match it up with the shirts and stuff. And then he did a Copperfield walking through an industrial fan without the fan. And then he and the girl reappear in the audience like Copperfield does with the industrial fan that Andre Cole Krishna created for Copperfield. Okay, I'm sitting there rambling, I'm not paying attention. Oh boy, I goofed somewhere. See, when I'm talking, I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Yeah. Okay, let me do it again now that I know what I'm doing. Now do a Stephen Bundy mix. Then do my mix. It's important to remember which pattern you're using, or you might forget which one you're doing to get it out of the pattern. You might think the other pattern and do it. So it's important to remember what pattern that you did to do the mixes, and then undo the mixes, and then remember what one you're using to get it out of the pattern. Because if you think the other pattern, then you'll mess it up, because you'll think it's the other one, and it's really the other one. Because if you got all these patterns, it's hard to remember. And sometimes you might make a mistake of, oops, it wasn't that one, it was the other one. But it's a good thing to know how to solve it. Because Henry Harriet says it, Crazy Sam says it, Sam Hung, I'm sure the tech community says the same thing in his lecture videos. And I'm sure, and I know that Stephen Brundage says the same thing. In case you mess up or a kid accidentally, whether he plays with it and you're in the middle of doing another trick over here, at least you can get back. You know how to solve it, put it back together. And other YouTubers say the same thing. That Doomberry guy that does a kids show and adult show, look up. He titles it My Version of Rubicon. And thanks to Vernon William on Facebook, he found Venom Magic, and it shows Henry Harris' version. And he let me know how close or how far my theory was. Alright, I had the right idea, but I was way off from what I was thinking. But it all started with Daryl's Enchanted Cube that Doug Henning made famous on the NBC's Doug Henning's World of Magic on Broadway TV special. And later on, Tricky Rich Ricky, part of the Bush Ministries, made his own version of it. And then Bob bought it for me. But back then I didn't know about patterns, so but now I would if I had that, went back in time in the 80s and get it, then I could do any of these patterns with that Darrow Enchanted Cube, get it back to that, and then do similar to what Doug Henning did. Doug Henning had a way to display all the sides. Watch Doug Henning when he does it after he does the routine with the Enchanted Cube. How to Serve Reality shows you how to make one, and RDBK shows how to do it too. Stephen Browning has a different way of doing it called a millisecond solve, where it's just, you don't have to rig the cube up using two cubes. Everybody on YouTube teaches that. That's the Darrow one. But with Stephen Bundy's version, you don't have to do that. You do a certain pattern, and it'll do the same thing, except you can't show more sides than if you did the Enchanted Cube. I hope everyone understands that idea. Like I tell everybody, I'm a walking magic book full of knowledge freely. Like Jesus Christ, Lord Savior God, gave his life freely on the cross to pay for all mankind's sins. He shed his clean blood on the cross for all mankind, men and women, junior boys and teenagers, boys and girls. It's important, but all you have to do to receive his free gift. John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth him, believe in Jesus, shall be saved. And that what that means is, you ask Jesus to forgive you all your sins and come in heart to save you. It's so simple, it's not rocket science. And you gotta really mean it, because God knows mankind's heart. Anyway. Everybody on planet Earth, NASA and our space station, those in stealthy space stations will get saved if they ain't saved yet. And their friends too. I always pray for my whole family tree in Lakeshore, Idaho, and Florida, and everywhere. If they ain't saved, they get saved. That includes my brother Bobby, Chucky, Jimmy, and my sister Cynthia Green, and their children, and they have now and all of their relatives and family and all that. I pray every day that they ain't saved, they get saved. Oh, here's another parent, mind blown to lose their magic YouTube channel. He does this version for in the bag solve. Then if I add my mix, or if I added a steamer bunny mix, or Takemichi mix, and then a steamer bunny just pick a color I guess. Say they pick blue. Watches your color comes into view, and you show the whole thing solved. But see, with the refractor series, volume 1, if it ever comes in, well, if I get the Decepticon, 3 people can pick freely 3 colors, and by the 3rd time the cube is solved. That's the icing on the cake, cherry on top. Ice cream on top, cherry on. It's the ice cream with the cherry on top. Yeah, I said ice cream with the cherry on top. Yeah, icing on the cake, whatever. Anyway, anyway, $9.95. I gave it to Bob. Enough money for him to go to Penguin Magic and order the 446 mix of the refractor series. And Bob Scopa said, "Oh, is this a new one? It's from a different people?" And I said, "No, it's the same people. They just gave out the 446 mix routine where you pick a color and then the assistant picks a color, then all of a sudden the cube's solved. Whereas if I got the whole volume 1 that I've been waiting for since Christmas, you get the 466 mix, plus the Decepticon, that's the bonus, plus other routines in that volume. But it hasn't come, so I want to at least get the 466 mix, because that's the main key that came across all these patterns for Colin Claus and Kev G. Anyway. Now I forgot what it was doing. Murphy's Magic's a good place to order. Penguin Magic's good. Abbott's Magic Company, Lewis Tannen. Magic and More, Chuck Winley. Whoever owns it now, I don't know. But Chuck Winley owned it at one time, if he hasn't. And Herb Newman used to help him out. They were in Norfolk, Virginia, and then later on they moved into the warehouse area. But when they were in Norfolk, Chuck Winley said that Copperford's cruise stopped and needed some rope. And because their next stop was Chrysler Hall, and I said, yeah, he did do the cut short rope at Chrysler Hall. Now that was, oh, the imagination solve. I don't want to forget that one. Imagine it. 20 moves away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now if I take the imagination solve and mix it, Just remember, it's the imagination solve. So that I know what I'm looking for. Imagine 20 moves away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. It's a lot of moves. It's muscle memory. I think I covered all of them, I think. There, I covered all the routines if I ain't mistaken. And I think we do this to learn all these routines. And that Magician Bob Schofield helped me out, and Fred Stahl, and Mark and Patty Taylor, my mom and dad, my sister Cheryl and Stace, and my nieces and nephews, Tony, Bobby, William, Marcel Page, Raymond, Eugene Smith III, and my friend Raymond Smith Sr., not Senior, Raymond Smith Jr., but his dad, Raymond Smith Sr., he helped me another way to do handcuff escapes, and Herb Newman, Mastini with his cat Misty, Xerox copy, a whole bunch of things of picks and locks and combination codes, and give it to Bob because Bob's into that too, magic and illusion and stuff. See, me and Bob know the knowledge. Like I told Ian, I told Bob how you're so knowledge of musical instruments. And Bob went, wow, wow. And I said, yeah, Ian knows music like me and you, Bob Schofield, know about stage illusions, like Tommy Story knows everything about Star Wars. And Ian was like, like, wow, like amazing stuff. I gave him my YouTube channel to keep up with Copper's Moon Vanish, and every place I go to learn about magic tricks and stage illusions, including Circus of the Stars, and the Pendragons, and Melinda the person, and Lance Burton, and Prentice Tank, the War Illusionist, where you get Secrets of Stage Illusions, Franz Ferrari, Val Valentino, the Masked Magician, another CBS Mystery Magician. Well, you get the idea.